Hi, today I'm going to review Parker's Tornado XXTreme for you. I just call it the Extreme, but it's basically, it builds on Parker's old Tornado. They had a whole series, but this bow is bigger, more robust. You can see it's a fairly large crossbow. These huge new HP Synergy cams, and this bow basically cranks up the speed and the FPS. I'm going to tell you a couple of the highlights about it. First of all, if you haven't heard of Parker, it's a wonderful American-made, American-owned company that's now in Staunton, Virginia. They really produce quality stuff, do their own machining, they don't source a whole lot, and they make good quality, robust bows that you can depend on. I've been using them for years. But let me take you through a few things. Most notable, you see this bow, it has a rather long axle to axle, but they've really vamped up and beefed up their limbs and riser system. It's really a robust riser, but you can see these big HP Synergy cams. But really the technology that they're using now to gain the feet per second, this thing has a 15.375 inch power stroke, but these cams use what's called an inverted cam technology, which in the old days, or a lot of bows still use cams that the string rolls off this end of them. So what that does is decrease your power stroke, but all they did was flip the cams over, and now the string is at the front edge of them. So that increases the power stroke right there by about 4 inches without doing anything. And that extra power stroke, of course, produces more speed. The speed is incredible. It's touted at 380 feet per second. That's right up there with some of the fastest built. But what I like about this bow, you still have that speed, but because it's so robust, it's pretty stout, it weighs a little bit over 8 pounds, you still get very quiet. And speaking of quiet, this was one of the quietest I've ever tested. It registered just over 96 decibels on my informal sound meter test, which is right there toward the top. I've tested some bows that were all the way up to 106 and down as low as about 95, but 96 is incredible, especially considering this bow's speed. A couple of the features that I like that make it safe, of course it has the through grip and the wings there. The through grip promotes proper finger placement. The wings don't allow you to get your hands and fingers above that, but that's fairly standard. I like this safety. Parker's a master at this safety. I call it the light switch because it's exactly like a light switch. It's quiet, you can listen to this. Very quiet, you can manipulate it without making a sound. It's clearly marked up, red fire, down, safe. It also, this bow has a great trigger, which of course promotes great accuracy. It measured just over 4 pounds. Speaking of accuracy, another incredible thing here, all of these things combined, including the trigger, the machined aluminum barrel, the robust riser, all of this combines, it shot 0.6 inch at 30 yards. Folks, anything under an inch is really incredible. 0.6 is excellent. Another thing that I really like about this bow, it has sort of a soft touch stock. It doesn't feel real cheap, brittle, plasticky, but it's got a soft touch, which is good because it's a little bit quieter in the woods. It's also a warmer feel, and it's just easier to grip. All in all, it's a bigger, robust crossbow when you want speed and power, but it's a good one. Another thing that I like is Parker makes its own accessories. It's a whole line that's called Red Hot, some of the best in the industry. This scope, although fairly sure it's probably Chinese made, yeah, Chinese made like most of them, seems to be a little bit higher quality. It has the adjustable reticle, illuminated reticle, and of course it has the holdover points, but it's just fine. Yeah, of course it's not German, but it's probably better than most of these package scopes. But it comes with the Picatinny rail, 4 arrows, this nice padded sling, and the quiver that mounts right here so you can easily reload, but all of that for $8.99. Folks, it's the Parker Tornado XXTreme. I'm Jeff Johnston for Inside Archery. Happy hunting.